Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's One Funny Morning. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday. Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever.
That's called
our
murder
small
in New Jersey.
he was a lot
Like
with his everything.
Oh.
What's outside your Puerta de Clima?
That's Stella! Yeah!
Good morning from the front deck of my little house in Saskatoon. I am not going to show you me because I am still in my pajamas. But here is Crazy Daisy and Little Lucky to wish you all a very good morning. It is a glorious spring morning finally here, and everything is starting to turn green and lush and beginning to bloom. So without further ado, from my little house to yours, uppy, 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 take it away, Dina.
Thank you, Judy from Saskatoon. Sylvie, are you here? Someone just rang the doorbell. Hold on. Talk about Judy's yard. Hello? Okay, Sylvia. Thank you so much. Sorry. So I'm so glad that Judy showed her fabulous patio area. Last night we were doing Ugly Monday, and I was on the patio at night where we normally shoot in the morning. And I said, listen, we are out of morning show videos. Hold on. And I said, we're out of morning show videos. So I want everybody to start making videos from like where in your house is like your happy place. Is it like your patio? Is it your lanai? Some people have a lanai. Is it your front porch, your back porch? Where is it? And let's just start talking about how we're going to be preparing for the spring and summer. And what are you going to plant? You have to plant one thing. It could be an herb. It can be anything. So I'm going to do one for my car. Oh, you should do it from your car while you're driving. Yes. I don't think I feel good. Tanya, can you talk to everybody for a second? I'll be right back.
Hello. My mom had to answer the door to someone, so she asked me to come into the show. I just woke up. Oh. What is it doing? What is she doing today? Imagine if I just tried to make the whole thing without knowing what she was making. Can someone tell me which smoothie? Is it the watermelon? Strawberry? I'm guessing because there's watermelon strawberries. 1 cup of strawberries. I look crazy right now. So how many people? Did she post the video that my brother made? The edit. My brother made an edit of my mom for Mother's Day, and he put like all of like the morning shows in one shot. It was like 100 videos, and it almost crashed his computer, but it was really good. It says lycopene is an antioxidant linked to decreased risk of heart disease and cancer, and watermelon contains it. Wow. This semester was really good. I just finished it a few days ago. I did not think I was gonna. I thought okay. I didn't think I was gonna make like the dean's list this semester because I thought I was gonna be like a few points behind, but I calculated it this morning and I think I might. So I'm excited. But so now I'm officially a senior. So it'll be good for next year. And I start student teaching next year, so it's gonna be good. Almost done. Gotta dry my hair, talk loud. How are you, senior? I just got a job here. I want to be a server at this place, but I think they make you do one of the other jobs before you're a server, so I'm going to be a food runner. So that'll be fun. I'm a little nervous because food running, you have to like memorize all the table numbers in the restaurant. And the restaurant is like set up like each table is circle tables, so there's like 27 circle tables, and I can't memorize all the numbers, so I'm a little nervous. But it looks really pretty there, so I'm excited. Make some new friends. What else? Yeah, I try to take a break off for like 3 days, and I think I'm so used to like running around because during the school year I'm in 9 or 10 classes because my credits, I have so many. Each class has little credits, so I'm taking like 10 to 12 classes a semester, so I'm doing a lot. But when I have a day off, I don't really know what to do with myself. So the past 2 days, I've just tried to like not do anything, and I felt crazy because I don't have a lot of hobbies right now.
What are you talking about?
Well, no, I have hobbies. I do like a paint by number, but like since I was doing so much at the end of the semester, like I didn't want to do anything, but also like I couldn't sit.
Sherry said, "Visit me on a day off." Oh, you mean yesterday?
Oh yeah, past few days.
I'm just gonna have Brooke
better.
start painting everything. Okay, I need you to just stay here for 2 more minutes. I'm gonna make this smoothie for you and Sam.
Yeah, I was trying to see what.
Okay, let me make that for you.
Are you putting a banana in it?
If you don't want me to put banana in it, I don't have to. So I ate something I shouldn't have eaten.
Oh yeah, I
no
said
one
you were
knows what that
answering
is.
the door, but I knew you were.
No.
I didn't know you told me.
I don't know what it was, but it no longer wanted to be a part of my life. There you go. My son is a double major. He had a full schedule all year.
Yeah.
We love to change the recipe. Go for it. All right, give me a spoon. I think this could be really good. It's watermelon and strawberry.
You make a smoothie
Every Tuesday, we make smoothies. Yeah. And I've been making the cherry smoothie.
Yeah, how do you measure 3 cups of watermelon?
You guess like this. Now this has seeds in it. Is that fine? Hope you like seeds. Sherry, you could put seeds in it. Sherry would know. Sherry knows things.
Sherry, but then
And Sherry. Yeah. Is a red wine smoothie too early? No. Both of those ingredients. Angela, you should make it. Well, we'll tell you in a second if you should make it. All right, watermelon, strawberry, banana. You don't want to put the banana in?
you can put it in. This is half of a banana.
Half a banana. Let's take the good half.
Ooh, why is it
one's
coming
kinda
across like
old.
that?
This one might be too old. Let me check this one. Aunt Sherry would be so proud. Yeah. Take out black seeds. Yeah, no, there was no black seeds.
There's a antique store that also has like a little coffee shop near here that I want to go to.
To go work at, or you want to
No,
just go
to
visit
there
it?
for today. Let's go visit. I don't know. This banana's not really looking.
It looks great. You're not going to look at it. You're just going to eat it. All right. Banana. 1/4 cup of almond milk. We don't use almond milk.
Ruby was shaking in my bed.
Like just scratching?
No, she's like nervous.
Oh, well, when she sees people she doesn't know, then she just starts to shake uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of fun. All right, here we go. Somebody? Now, you're lucky you're here this week, Bird, because last week's was a lot. It had turmeric, ginger, and a whole bunch of other
Turmeric. Come on then. Come on.
Do you want collagen powder in here? For more youthful skin?
Come see them. Come on.
All right. That's the quickest smoothie we ever made.
Come see
All right,
them.
here we go.
Who is that? She said, I don't know who they are.
Okay, you need to move.
She-
That smells so
It
good.
does actually smell.
All right, I know, Brian. She doesn't need the collagen. That's for us old ladies.
Lulu would like some.
All right, there's one for you. This is for coming to work today. All right.
Are you gonna have some?
I'm gonna try it. Since there's no more anything in my body. You know what? I've come to realize that all I've been eating is fruits and vegetables. And apparently if you eat a sausage, then your body was like, no!
I don't taste the watermelon.
You don't taste the watermelon? Watermelon is like air. Watermelon is like cotton candy.
It's good though.
Is it? Do you want a spoon? Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Well, you might because it's a little thick. Here.
Thank you.
There you go. Now, oh, you want me to get some mint from the garden? Put a little mint on it? Wait, no, you have to give it a number.
Out of 10?
Yes, out of 10.
I think
And
it's like a good 6.
a good 6. Have you ever
6.
had my strawberries and cream smoothie? That's a 10.
You know the strawberry and cream dance?
Huh?
There's strawberries and cream dance.
Strawberries.
There's a berries and cream dance.
Dance?
Dance.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Why do I sound like my mother? Dance?
Are you saying
What
dance?
is-
What the
What
kids
are you
say?
saying? Wait, no, I need to know what's a strawberries and cream dance.
They go like this.
Show me. Now, come over here.
Berries and cream.
Come over. See whatever weird thing you're doing.
No.
Brooke, no one's gonna. How is Judy from Saskatoon gonna do the strawberries and cream dance if she's never seen it for all her her piss pod?
Berries and
Come over here. Do it. It's real dumb. Go ahead.
It's like berries and cream.
Who made this dance up?
It's online. If you look it up, it's
They're
online.
doing this at the clubs because Sherry and I would
If you're in the
kill.
middle of the club, you go.
I was gonna say Sherry and I were never the cool ones at the club, but if you're saying this is what the kids are doing, we might have a chance.
No, it was like a few years ago.
A few years ago. That's right up our alley. Listen, I'm talking about 25 years ago.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Okay, she's done. Okay. It's her pod. Don't you remember? She calls them her sips. And when I was talking to Judy, I said, how are your pisses doing? She goes, my what? I go, your pisses. She goes, you mean my sips? Yeah. They're people of distinction is her pod, but sip stands for something. Sip. Sip. She calls it her sip. But I started by accident because I think I have dyslexia. I started calling it her piss, and she would say, "Please stop calling them that." You don't remember that, Kendra? Yeah. Silly young people. Oh, that's what it is. Silly young people. Yeah, her people of distinction and her sips. Girl. This is light and refreshing. Yeah, no, I'm about to rate it, Suzanne. Now that there's no food in my body. What did you guys do while I was gone? That's never happened before. I was like, I can't be here anymore. I'm telling you, my numbers have to be amazing because all I've been eating is vegetables and fruits. I'm going to live forever. How do I look? They're like, listen, other than that part where you ran off and got sick in the bathroom, you look great. Silly young people. We decided piss was pretty young and sexy. Listen, you want to be a piss. Tanya told the story. Thank you, Tanya. There should be a button that I should just be able to hit where I could just Tanya could just take the show over. And just she'd be like, and now we go to Tanya. And in the public. On the streets. A live report from Tanya. And she would never know. She would never know when we're going to go to her. We'd just be like, and let's go to a live feed from Tanya. I do. I need a sign that says, and we'll be back in 5 minutes, like a commercial break, but we don't make money. No, it would be a thing. Yeah, you are the piss because you're too old to be a sip and too young to be a pod. I'll be a piss. I'll take it. Louie, I'm better. I had sausages, like 3 little pieces, and my gallbladder said, no, not today. That's what it said. Yeah. So there's that. I still know that ever sans pants. Kendra's are back up. Anyway, so I was saying yesterday, last night we did Ugly Monday. I'm hoping if it's not raining tonight, we'll be able to do Tipsy Tuesday from the patio. Because when we're at nighttime, we turn the camera the other way, totally different vibe. And then you get the lights Real different vibe. But anyway, I was saying, does everybody have like a spot in their house that they just love? They're like, this is my spot. I love it here. Exactly. My absent bladder is causing an issue. I don't have a gallbladder, essentially the problem. So anything that even has like a little bit of fat in it. Eggs, right? Anna, gone. It was. I had this, my mom made this, and the crazy thing is she made this breakfast bake and we had this sausage on Sunday. I ate it on Sunday. Both of these things. Why would I think I was fine? Kathy's like, oh, my bed. My bed is where I go. I mean, if you do you, Kathy. If you make a video from your bed, Desperate Shakendra's probably going to do it. But I would like to see, now, so we done a whole thing that one year on the weather door. I was like, this is my weather door. Everybody was showing their weather door. But now I want to see, like, this is springtime. Now, most of the time I miss spring because I'm busy working, but that's not happening. So I'm home and I'm nesting. Are you eating any protein? Not, yes. Normally, yes. Yeah, because like my smoothies, you normally have yogurt in them. I had chicken last night. Yeah, I get plenty of protein. But this we're in the season of patios, backyards, lanais, garages, basements, living room, wherever your spot is that you go and you're like, this is my little place for the summer. Everybody has to have a place. So you better figure it out. And it has to have one plant. I don't care if you kill stuff. If you kill a lot of flowers, get a succulent. Okay. If you are afraid of plants, get yourself an herb. The deck, yes. You got a dressing room? That's fancy. Yes. I want you to set up a little camera and say good morning. So we'll start the day looking at your now listen, I said your special places. I said you can call it whatever you want. Somebody said, do I do it from my special spot? I go, I don't want to see anybody's, don't show me. I might do a video if I don't have to be in it. Good. Yeah. Do that. My front porch is my spot. Thank you, Brian. I love it. I have ice in my mouth. Yeah. You're funny. No, it's probably me, Adi. I'll move back to the living room. Hold on. I ordered some fake flowers for my pots. I'm telling you. Somebody else's yard or my bed. Listen, you do you. That was excellent. Just so you know, you should make that. I would put it as like a very refreshing 9. It didn't have any yogurt in it, so it's actually pretty light. Hold on. It's actually pretty light. I think that this one was, dare I say, a 10 for summer. 9 for winter, 10 for summer. Do it. This was a good one. And you saw how fast it was. Half a banana, watermelon, and frozen strawberries. You could do it. I believe in you. This is my setup. Let me set it up. There we go. It's your she shed. I know, Judy. We're all taking inspiration from you. You're my inspiration for my patio. I have one orchid plant on my kitchen window. Haven't killed it. Okay, that's not. Okay, if you want to wear it, bring it over. Come on. I'll put your hat on. Come on. Come sit up here. Missy, you got to try this one. It was, come here. Hey, up. Did I give you your medicine last night? Oh, I am so all over the place. Talk to Lulu. Lulu, stay. Sorry, everybody. I'm all over the place. And not in a good way. Lulu takes incontinence medicine. And the reason I just remembered is because she can't come on the couch if she got the pee coming out. I don't want to tell everybody. I'm sorry, it's private. Come on, let's put your hat on. Come on. I know, Shakendra, but she wants to wear her hat. Come on, step up. Come on. Don't tell Jason. Come here. You want to show everybody your hat? She's like, I love my hat. It's my favorite. It's for my costume. And you never let me wear it. I mean, that was worth it. I mean, do I even need to say anything? I don't think so. Your dog doesn't do this? Hey, what are you doing? She said, why you do this? It's, what time's the party? What time are we going to go out today and get the balloons? This crown is from, what is it, Halloween? Remember? We put you into outfit. You had a nice outfit on. And this was the accessory. What did I just join? Don't worry about it. And it sits in a bin. And every time, like, I'll be like in the kitchen cooking and I'll come out and this has been pulled out and put on the rug. Sometimes she'll take the outfits out. She goes over to the basket. She picks out pieces of the outfit and lays it on the rug. So somehow it ended up on this table. And when I just rushed in here, she had it in her mouth. Like, are you going to put this on me or you're not? Because why do we even have it? I'm going to be honest. I feel a little naked. My son can put anything on this dog. He dresses him up like that all the time. He was a lion for Halloween. I know. I mean, listen, if this looks like you on your couch in your happy place, take a picture of this. I would like to see it. Mm-hmm. She's like, I've been waiting. She's the May Queen. Thank you, Kathy. She don't care. She does need hoops. I mean, come on. Look at her. She's about to fall asleep. She's like, this is the best. Uh-huh. She's like, Mom, dress me up, B. Do it. How many times I got to tell you how pretty I am? Mm-hmm. She understood the assignment. Listen, this episode, can we send pictures instead of videos for the morning show? I mean, I guess you can, Kelly. Or you don't have to be in it. You can just the only thing about pictures is that we don't get to hear your voice or hear like, why do you like this spot so much? You don't have to be in the video. Just be like, here's my happy place. Just like Judy did. Whatever you want to do. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, I've seen it, Anne. It's my favorite. My son took less from the honey. Took a bit. Yeah, that sounds right. Mm-hmm. Shakendra, that's what's so funny. I think about the first day that we met her, and she was so feral, just wild. And remember, she kept jumping up on Colby, and Colby was like, what is this dog doing? Yeah, Donna, trust me, she's torn apart pieces of this outfit. What did I have to get rid of? I know, it's so sad. Yeah. But she kept jumping, and I called the guy, and I was like, you have to come get this dog. I can't. She's too much. He was like, what is she doing? I was like, she's jumping on me. She jumped, literally within the first 15 minutes, she's jumping all over Colby. Then she's jumping up on me, and I must have like done this, and she put her chompers like this around my arm, and I was like, oh my gosh, this dog is gonna rip my arm off. But she just went like this. She didn't bite down in any way. She just went like gummed it, but with teeth. But scared the crap out of me. And so I called the guy, Mark, and I was like, the foster guy, and I was like, we can't keep her. She's jumping. He's like, what are you doing? I go, I'm screaming my head off. He goes, what are you saying? I said, I'm screaming, get down, stop it. And he's like, and what is she doing? I go, she's doing what everybody else in my neighborhood is doing, and she's getting down. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. He's like, all right, so she's listening. I go, yeah, but I'm screaming at everybody in the neighborhood. And he was like, well, that means she's listening to you. You're doing a good job. I go, I think you don't want to come get this dog. He said, it sounds like you're doing great. I go, I don't. Yeah, this episode is sponsored by Everyday Life. A lot of everyday life things happen today that shouldn't happen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But she the baby. She the baby. Bonnie, so Dean's video. I know I was a little vague. Dean's video that he made me is only 34 seconds. And that doesn't mean anything to you other than the fact that there's no talking in it. It was actually like this thing that he made. You're going to love it. We're going to try to roll it into, we're working on a new morning show video. And we're going to try to make it part of the morning show because he literally spent like 18 hours. And the part that you'll see that he made, when you see it, it'll probably be a total of 3 seconds. And it took him hours and hours. You'll see why, because of what he did. The editing is extraordinary. But it's amazing. Yeah, she did tell you about the video, Madeline. It's amazing. So we're going to try to put it in. I mean, it's really just visually, you're like, oh my gosh, look at all of those videos we've done. Dean is now working full time on trying to download from Facebook, and Facebook is making it as hard as possible. So he's working on those videos. Stephanie is trying to get all the Voila videos into one spot. So we're doing our best to try to capture everything that we've done. I don't know why. I said, what are we going to do with all these videos, Steve? What are you going to put them in a time capsule? I said, are your kids going to watch these? Are my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, my great-great-great-great-great? Could you imagine? Like, who would like to watch roughly 5 years and counting of their grandmom's life? Could you imagine? Like, you would probably actually get to know them. Right? And all the kids when they were, that's why the only reason I want to capture the old ones is because the kids are so young. Right? It's just, I know, all the ones with my mom and dad. Yeah. We have YouTube, but it's literally 2,000 hours if you captured all of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I miss my mom. I would have loved it. Isn't it funny? I was going to make a list to Kendra. That's what I said to him. I go, Dean, just forget it. I'll just make a list of the ones we should keep. He was like, what? There's no way you're going to remember all the ones you want to keep. And I was like, I was very frustrated yesterday. I was saying last night, I said, did you ever just spend the day so busy doing a lot of stuff? And then you realize none of it was fun. And none of it made you feel better. It was like, that's my everyday. That's what I feel like I'm listening. This is when my grandma cleaned the chandelier. This is when my grandma was scared of a spider. This is when my grandma told me that my feta was an animal. I mean, the COVID videos alone, because there were 100 days of videos. And there was an emotional roller coaster, right? I mean, think about it. Think about it. What do we know about the pandemic of 1912, whenever it was? Nothing. We know what happened. Do we know what every day looked like? I would imagine crappy, kind of shitty. But we don't know what the average mom was dealing with. We made that court case. The court case. You can't handle the truth. Remember Dean? Because all they did was eat cookies. I would buy I was like, guys, these could be the last cookies we ever get from the supermarket. Let's really, okay, where'd the cookies go? There was no rationing. Yeah, I don't really know when it was. I know there was a pandemic. Was it 19? Carrie, look it up. I can't do everything. When Brooke rescued the egg. When Brooke rescued the egg. What does that mean? I remember there was Carl the skunk, Carl the plant, Carl the bird. Yeah. Was it 1918? All right, I was off. I was early. Yeah, but what do we know? Dean is Jesus. Remember when he came in? The football pool. All of it. When I was eating a coffee culotta every day, how come nobody said anything? Nobody said anything. The magical forest, remember? No, Jacqueline rescued the egg and it was keeping it in a box under her lip. Oh, that one. Yeah, she was trying to grow something. But I was like, girl, it's time to let this go. Yeah, no, it was a lot. We had a lot of wildlife. A lot of wildlife. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, the pandemic alone. That should have. It is funny where I found my mom doesn't wear underwears to bed. Yeah. I wrapped Dean up and taped him to a wall. All the glasses under the bed. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That one was not pandemic, but that one was alive. The blueberries. Remember Blueberry Day? The street prom was great. We know you react to gluten, not coffee culotta, girl. How could you not tell? I was getting bigger and bigger. I was twice the size. Somebody could have been like, listen, just listen real long, ... Listen. That's how you start something when you don't really want to say it, but you know you got to. You know, for someone with heart health and diabetes, you're like, listen, like that. And then you're like, what? Oh, the Shore House. Yeah. The Shore House, that was just before the pandemic. Moon in my pants, when Jacqueline got a moon in her pants. Renovating the she shed. Oh, so many things. Girl, you put hair in braids every day. I mean, that should have been a clue. Listen. Remember, you couldn't get your hair cut? I was like, I can't deal with this. I just put on braids. The day you dropped Brooke at a Wawa, and then the Popo pulled you over. Yeah, remember? Jason and I had just started dating when I dropped Brooke off at that Wawa. And I was so furious at Brooke. And I called Jason. And I said, you're never going to believe what just happened. He said, I think up until that point, I was a nice lady. We hadn't been dating very long when I dropped my child off at a Wawa. And I think he had maybe some questions then. And he was like, He's like, you did what? I was like, I just left her. He was like, you, what? I go, I left her. I'm not, she was trying to put me into some kind of aiding and abetting situation. She didn't call out of work. She didn't go to work. And now she was having me drive her up north. It was like she was trying to escape. Oh, there's always that, Jody. And I was like, I'm not a part of this caper. Get out of my car. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Good times. But I did give her Uber money and snack money. And I was like, and you're going to learn a lesson. I started walking back to my car. Now here's some money for an Uber. And that's it. Unless you want to get a brownie or something. I mean, yeah. You said, and I quote, I will not take you north. There's no Harriet Tubman here. I did not say that. Did I say that? Did I? Was that alive? Did I tell you that when it happened, or did I tell you about it later? Missy, every time we're together, there's a caper. I think that when Jeremy sees us drive off, he's like, there's a caper waiting to happen. Like, that would be like an old man thing to say. Yeah. But, yeah. Brian, I love that you use the word trepidation in the morning show. What a big word that no one ever thought. Yeah. You told us about you were in the, yep. It sounds like, yeah. We were telling the story in the morning show. Oh, we should find that. I was so mad. Yeah. She's trying to escape underground railroad crap. I was like, get out. I'm sure Harriet did not drop anybody off at a Wawa because they were out of control. I would have had much respect, though. If she did, if she had like an 18-year-old with her that was just talking smack, I'm going to drop you off at this Wawa. You're not. Yeah. Two lookers on a caper. I mean, that's a show. Two lookers on a caper. I mean, listen, if you're a looker, you're a looker. You can't help it. Oh, yeah, the passing of the orange juice. I mean, that whole episode. Those were hard times, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's funny. The day that Jacqueline got her license. So fun. I mean, the teacher garbage video. I must got arrested. That's how far I was willing to. That caper went pretty far. And I remember when the police called to question me. And I picked up the phone and I was like, yeah, this is Dana Blizzard. I was like, who's this? And they were like, Morristown Police Department. I was like, oh, okay. And the girls just sat there like this. And I was like, well, this has taken a turn. I was like, this is not how I saw this going down, right, Malene? I figured that if police were calling, they'd be calling about my daughters one day because they got into some kind of trouble. And nope, it was the cops looking for me, and my daughters were watching. The cooking show where you carry the upside down cake on the wine bottle. Remember? Wasn't it angel food cake? And our oven seized up, and I had to run across the thing to Chris's house. Did poop in a cone happen during the pandemic? It must have. Right? Because the morning show didn't start till the pandemic. So poop in a cone had to be, right? I honestly, I'm having a hard time remembering things before the morning show. Like, what did I do in the morning? Are you thinking the same thing? What did you do in the morning in 2019? Lazy. What was I doing at 8:30 every morning? What were you doing? What were you watching? Was it when he had his toe removed? I don't think so. I mean, he did. It could have been, but I think it might have been because his toe didn't get removed right away. Captain Two Toe, he had a couple of issues with his toe first. Because when he got it taken off, we took it a little bit more seriously. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I definitely got more work done during this hour. Mm-hmm. I was working. Yep. But you're right. During the pandemic, it was earlier. Didn't you come on at random times? No, I think, Alicia, I think we actually were earlier. I think it was 7:30. Alejandra, I used to listen to NPR News while in the shower. You replaced it. You mean I replaced some actual interesting, hard-hitting news that might change the world in your perspective in an interesting way? That's gone. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I still remember the live where someone in the comments came up with the morning show name. Yeah. Those are fun. I mean, we should just I think it'll be good. Maybe I'll start to look at some of the old ones and find. Mm-hmm. That's so funny. Dean had a word of the day. Mm-hmm. That's so funny. I should have the morning so I could watch it. Oh, Joan. You went from 7:40 to 8. Now 8:30. Next it'll be 9. Eventually be like, guys, the show starts at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Hope you can make it. I'm trying hard to keep it at 8:30 because we can still catch some teachers sometimes. Will you ever do Saturdays again? Sometimes if we have like a certain guest that we couldn't get until like the weekend, sometimes we'll do special episodes. But I was also trying to make sure that I sleep once in a while, which I don't think I was doing. During the pandemic, it was easier because there wasn't really any other work to do. But once like the world went back to itself, and then I was working on the evenings, on the weekends, and then I was working every morning, and I was like, never had a day off. And I was like, I need to. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I wonder what it'll be like. Yeah, like if I ever get old. I wonder what if I get old? I mean, I will. Not if. When I get old. Like if I get Alzheimer's. And then the kids start showing me these videos of this gorgeous girl in the morning. And I don't like her. Like, she got attitude. What's this one's name now? This is Dina. Dina. I don't like her. She gotta get off of these coffee coladas. I can tell you that. Oh yeah. Could you imagine? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Friday then we were set working on the week. Oh, Joyce. That is a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. If I ever have to take a day off, maybe I'll go into the archives now that we'll have archives. And been like, we found this one. This was the first day of the pandemic. Gosh, I think it'd be pretty interesting. Oh, Marcy, I don't know why. Facebook is so finicky sometimes. Really, Edward? Wow. All right, Water Wiggle. I hope you feel better. Yeah. Oh, remember when BNC just showed up at the door and and had that fan for when I was having all my hot flashes? Remember? So, and remember, I would go out in the snow and I would do the morning show from outside the door because my body was burning like the fires of hell. The very first show I watched was you with your Howard and Town. You were showing your grocery haul from the pandemic. You had such random stuff. Yep, that was probably one of the first ones. The very first one was when I almost walked in on Brooke's Zoom class. That was the very first one. And I really couldn't stop laughing. And Dean is the only reason why I did not just show up in like bra and underwear on Brooke's math class. Yeah. Water chestnuts all the way. And those gumballs, not gumballs, gumdrops. Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember when I pretend this is a fun, a very underrated video. I don't know if anybody remembers this one, but this one, I pretended that I was calling the police to see if they could come pick up the kids and let my kids sit in the jail because there was theft happening in my house. And I wanted my kids to be arrested, but only for like a little bit. And I asked the cops if they could come and maybe just scare the kids. Do you guys remember that one? And I made the whole thing up, but it was so funny. It was one of the funniest videos. I did. I let somebody borrow the Chardonnay tent for their wedding. And then Jacqueline went and took some pictures. I broke up, when I broke up with the kids. Yeah, no, good times. We've had some good times. We should save these videos. It's so stupid. Yeah, Patty, when I threw away all the dishes. He was 5 or 6. Katie, that's what I was trying to do. Camping gear. Good times. Yeah. One of my twins at the police station asked them to talk to her about behavior because she was out of control. They talked to her, but only briefly. Dang. Yes, Jacqueline's cow photos. Oh, yeah, the notebook I kept in the island. Everybody's supposed to write a compliment. Guess how many pages were used? 0. Threw the book away. When I resigned. Yeah, no, it was really crazy. And then there were some that weren't so funny. And I looked tired in all of them. It was a lot. Why are we going down Marion Lane? Who's dying? Nobody. These videos, if we don't figure it out. I don't know. Dare I say national treasure? Cindy, it's such a good one. She had the cop talk to her. And she had to walk away, and when they got home, she wouldn't let her out of the seat, even though she knew how to get out. And she was like, the cops told me you're allowed to take me out of my seat. Yeah. Yeah, no, there was a lot. There was a lot happening during that pandemic. The store, the shirts, the mugs, Muggate, Calendar Gate. We're going to get back to that, Holly. We got a little away from it. I was thinking about it last night. Yeah, Jacqueline's graduation. So funny. So funny. Listen, I can't say we accomplished a lot during the show. I did not expect to be for today's show to be so frenetic. But welcome to my life. No, not yet, Kendra. We may do that. Jared and I found out Mother's Day. My husband shooting this show was the only escape. Oh, thanks, Kim. I think there was a lot of people that found their way to this show and our crazy group. Odette, that's old school. Go the bleeps asleep. That's old school. No, Patty, we have 2 guests tonight for the show for Tipsy Tuesday. I'm hoping it dries up a bit. Maybe we can do the show outside. That would be lovely. That is life on an unscripted morning show. None of this happens on Live with Kelly. She don't have a bad belly. Somebody probably makes her smoothies. So that's it. And her dog doesn't show up with a crown on her head. Lou, you want to say goodbye? Lou. No, she doesn't. Yeah. No way I'm getting on a bus with strangers. Now they're my besties. So funny, right? That was when the very first trip. That was scary even for us. We thought you guys were going to murder us. You thought we were going to murder you. And guess what? No murders. All worked out. Also, I was sponsored by someone else after the holidays so I could continue to be a subscriber because I couldn't afford it anymore after my divorce. It was one of the best gifts I've ever gotten because it kept me sane. I needed it so badly. That's so lovely. Oh, Georgia. I did hear that. Stayed because you don't make a nun feel like a nun. Well, good, PE. I hope that never crosses your mind. We welcome everybody. I know, Mary Ellen. Well, Dean's going to work on it now. The deadline is, I think, July 19. So we're going to see how many videos he can download. Yeah, she still has her crown on. How many videos he can download in a day and how many days it'll take. There was over 2,000 videos when we started. I dropped off Sharon. I thought I may never see her again. So I tried Chick-fil-A sauce because of you. Oh, look at you expanding horizons. Amy, Tipsy Tuesday started long before the morning show. That I think, is this year the 9th year or the 10th? Because it was 8 years. It would say it in the calendar. I don't know if everybody has their calendar. But gosh, could you imagine when we hit 10 years? That's going to be so crazy. But it's got to be either this October or next October would be 10 years of Tipsy Tuesday. That's so crazy. Facebook is going to delete all of my live videos starting on July 19th. So it's a bit of it's a lot because we're trying to save as many of them as we can. Is it 10 years ago, Patty? Is that what my calendar says? Yeah, wow. Drinking on the internet for 10 years. Is it? So we started in 16. Wow. Anne-Marie, we got to plan something for next year. 10 years of Tipsy Tuesday. That's really crazy. Wow. Because next year's 2026. Wow. And do you remember there was one episode where my dad was at the hospital and so I was over with him. It was the night that I made the video of him and my mom doing all the songs, remember? And I was only using props that were at the hospital. And he was saying, they did scenes from Titanic they did scenes from Star Wars. Do you remember that video? And then I was supposed to have my one of my comic friends on, and he was like, I see you're at the hospital. Don't worry about Tipsy. I go, oh, we're doing Tipsy Tuesday. Oh, yeah, we're going to be live. Aladdin. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum. Da-dum-dum. I know, Wendy, that's the problem. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. What's wrong with us? I don't know. Use a take falls on your landline. Long time. We should bring that back, Betty, where people could call in. Maybe I'll figure that out next. That would be fun. Remember that lady called, Betty, and she was like, we were talking about Shiraz on the Shelf and the Elf on the Shelf. And that lady called in and she goes, now, I still play Elf on the Shelf with my kids. And I said, oh, how old are your kids? 21, 24. I said, what? Why are you still playing Elf on the Shelf? She goes, well, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I go, stay-at-home for who? Wait, girl, get a job. What? She's like, no. And I was like, yeah, girl, get a job. Don't you remember? It was one of the funniest Tipsy Tuesdays. So funny. Yeah. Game nights during the pandemic, for sure. So funny. Anyway. All right, listen. We got 2 guests on tonight, so you don't want to miss it. Here's something I couldn't believe there was someone to drink wine with. Yeah, Cindy. Who knew? Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. That's all you have to say, Lynette. And if you know, you know. So funny. All right. Well, from myself, Lulu, the Princess Lulu. Lou. So what? Okay. All right. Oh, look at those arms, those biceps. Lou. Hey. You want to say bye to everybody? She's like, I feel a little something. Oh my. Is it the wind? Hey. Okay. All right. That's it. We'll see you tonight for Tipsy Tuesday. Like Judy from Saskatoon and Good Time Andrea say, get yourself a crown. Why don't you have one? What's wrong with you? You should. So we'll see you tonight. 2 great guests. Only maybe 10 days until Vail Comedy Festival. And I got to figure out what I'm going to talk about, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll see you tonight, and we'll meet 2 more of those comedians. And hopefully tomorrow's morning show will be a little calmer. We'll see. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and a blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One